Mhm. Today I'm gonna share with you the Constitution of 1973. After taking control of the government in 1971, Z.A. Bhutto started to work on a democratic constitution for the country. On 17 April 1972, the National Assembly constituted a committee to prepare a draft constitution. The committee worked hard and prepared a draft of the constitution, which was presented to the leaders of all parliamentary leaders on 20th October 1972. All the leaders signed the draft. After that, it was discussed and debated in the National Assembly, which gave its approval on 10th April 1973. The President gave its approval on 10th April 1973. The President gave his assent on 12th April 1973. Finally, the Senate approved the Constitution in August 1973. Consequently, the Constitution was in force in the country on 14 August 1973. According to the Constitution of 1960, Mr. Zadeh Bhutto took over as the 10th Prime Minister and Mr. Fazle Ilahi was sworn in as the President of Pakistan. Salient features of 1973 Constitution. The Constitution of 1973 is strikingly different from the earlier Constitution of 1956 and 1962. It has the following salient features. Written Constitution. Like the previous Constitution 1956 and 1962, the Constitution of 1973 is a written document. It is very comprehensive and consists of 12 parts consisting of 280 articles. Introductory and the objective resolution. It commences with an introductory which states the Islam shall be a slave religion. The principles and provisions set out in the objective resolutions have been made substantive part of the Constitution. Islamic system. The inclusion of Islamic provision has given the 1973 Constitution an unprecedented, unprecedented Islamic character. It ensures an Islamic system in the country. Rigid constitution. It is a rigid constitution. No government can change it at will. It is not easy to make amendments in it. Two-third majority of both the houses is required for this purpose. Federal system. The Constitution of 1973 has introduced a federal system in the country. The Federation of Pakistan consists of a central government and four provincial governments. The federal government is headed by a president elected by members of Majlis-e-Shura Parliament. Number 6. The Parliament form of government. The 1973 Constitution proposes a parliamentary form of government in the country. Prime Minister is the head of the parliamentary system. He is leader of Majlis-e-Shura Parliamentary. He is elected and direct adult franchise central ministers from the members of parliament which conduct the affairs of the country. According to 1973 Constitution, the Prime Minister enjoys wide powers. Bicameral legislature. The Constitution provides for the establishment of a bicameral legislature in Pakistan. The Majlis-e-Shura Parliament consists of two houses named Senate and National Assembly. The Senate or the upper house consists of 63 members. The 8th Amendment has raised this number to 87. The National Assembly consists of 200 members. Now this number has been raised to 207. The Majlis-e-Shura enjoys wide powers of legislature. Direct methods of election. The Constitution of 1973 gives a direct method of election. The members of the National Assembly, the provincial assemblies are directly elected by the people. Fundamental right. The 1973 Constitution ensures the following fundamental right to the citizens of Pakistan: security of person, safeguard against unlawful arrest and detention, prohibition of slavery and forced labor, freedom of movement, freedom of assembly, freedom of association, freedom of business, freedom of speech, freedom of profess religion, right to hold property, equality before law, right to preserve language, script, and culture, safeguard against discrimination in services, principles of policy. The Constitution of 1973 has set the following principles of policy. Local electoral bodies will be set up for solving local problems. The parochial and other prejudices shall be discouraged. The woman shall be given full representation in all spheres of national life. Social justice shall be promoted. Bonds with Muslim world should be strengthened. Independence of judiciary. The Constitution of 1973 stresses upon the establishment of an independent judiciary. Full job security has been provided. The judges are appointed by the president. They cannot be removed from services before the end of their term except in the recommendation of the Supreme Judicial Council addition the judges are paid respectable salaries. National language in the 1973 Constitution has declared Urdu as the national language of Pakistan. However, English has been retained as the official language for 15 years. Similarly, regional language have been provided full protection. Single citizenship. The Constitution of 1973 has established the principles of single citizenship. According to this principle, the rights and duties of the citizens are determined by the federal constitution only. Thus, the people thought Pakistans are citizens of Pakistan. Okay. Rule of law. The 1973 Constitution establishes rule of law in Pakistan. According to rule of law, no person can be deprived of his fundamental rights. All the citizens of Pakistan are equal before law. High treason. According to Constitution of 1973, the act of unconstitutional abrogation of the Constitution has been declared as an act of high treason. Referendum. The Constitution of 1973 has authorized the President to hold referendum on any national issue. Similarly, the Prime Minister can ask the President to hold referendum on any important national issue. Okay, that's all about the Constitution of 1973. Thanks for watching my video.